What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. In the last episode we won and I was just salty, wasn't I, throughout the second and third round. This game, man, just drives me insane sometimes with the heaviness and the bad play and the bad gameplay and all that sort of stuff. But we are back today with another draft and hopefully, we've got 10 Team of the Seasons in the last draft. Hopefully we can get a lot more Team of the Seasons and hopefully we can get some good ones at that. Oh, Jonathan again. I'm hilariously going to opt out of Jonathan. And this is one of those areas, again, and I know I've spoken about it like a whole bunch. You guys are probably sick to death of hearing it, right? But for those of you that haven't heard it or just want to hear my thoughts yet again, I'm going to take Eusebio here because he's a brilliant player. We had Jonathan in the last draft, so I don't have a hankering to play with him. If this was Team of the Season Aguero, I would have taken it. If this was like Team of the Season Suarez, I would have taken it. Team of the Season Benzema, I would have taken it because they're Team of the Seasons that I haven't played with often, but these card choices are just so common that we're not really getting anything new. And on that note, let me take Team of the Season Cisse. He has one of the weirdest pace splits in the history of the game, doesn't he? 97 acceleration, but really, really bad sprint speed. But we'll be able to get him on some good chemistry. And in fact, if we get an icon CDM, we'll be able to get him on full chemistry. We get another set of players that just aren't particularly too useful to us. And then in at CDM, do we have Turkish League here? We do not. We've got Portuguese or Brazilian. We do not. But if you guys are enjoying the content and you wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up on the video, it of course would be very much appreciated. Yeah, let's hope for, there it is. There's the icons that I wanted. This is going to turn out to be a big draft as well. So there you go. We can get Cisse on full chemistry and any CDM and any cam we want on soft chemistry, which is really good news. And the cam is going to be, I mean, look at the choices, man. Look at the choice. Give me a Team of the Season Muller. Team of the Season Muller does pop a fair bit, to be fair. We're up to 5 icons in this draft. 1 common and 1 blue. We have opted away from the odd blue here or there, of course. Oh, Luis Felipe is nice. Brazilian. I don't really want Mark Overmars as my left back. And so if we take Luis Felipe, all we need is any Brazilian left back to get Luis Felipe on 8 chem. And that typically is quite easy. You know, Teles shows quite a lot. Renan Lodi shows quite a lot. We get Team of the Year De Ligt, which is delictful. See what I did there, guys? It's like delightful, but not delictful. And we get Moriera, Mariano, and I'm going to take Mariano. And again, the Brazilian links there are, we don't need to use Luis Felipe, but look at that. Delict is on full chem. Luis Felipe is on soft chem. Mariano's on full chem. This draft is big. It is big. And then in goal, I suppose we have to go with Szczesny, don't we? Well, we don't have to go with Szczesny. We could go with Edison. He would only get soft chem. We have to go with Szczesny. And so that, for a starting lineup, guys, 91 rated, 99 chem. We've got a couple like mid-tier players, an 87, and an 86, and an 88. We've got 1 extreme low-tier player. We haven't had our silver card yet, but if we could get like a layman here, get some Team of the Season cards. Oh, Handanovic, very nice. 90 rated, pops in there beautifully. We just need. Oh, hold on. If we do that does give us full chem. That also now locks him in. That is good. He's on soft chem, and he's the only one that's on soft chem. Everybody else is on perfect chem. Well, Overmars, sorry, on soft chem, and Eusebio on 9. But that is really nice. That is I mean, again, it's just a team I don't care to play with. I don't want the icons. We get some cash money in here. He's got a shadow on him as well, but I don't particularly care about him either. We already got Mariano at right back, who I love a lot. Ooh. Alphonso Davies. We can get him soft chemistry at left back. We would also then lose chem on Delict, but that'd be okay because he's a Team of the Year. Or we could take Juan Cuadrado and play him at left back on soft chemistry and keep Delict's chem. Let's do that. That seems to be the better choice for me. And that keeps us at a 191 with a fairly good draft here. Next up, Demir Bey. Hey, we'll take him, because we could pop him in there at no loss of chem, but we heighten the team. We just got to get these low rateds off. We've got to replace them. Give me a 99 somewhere, EA. Yeah, not this pick, obviously. I meant the next pick. But give me a 99 like now. Give me like a Ronaldo or a Messi or something. Or like an Eden Hazard. Yeah, ha 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 ha. We're down to a 190 now, guys. Obviously, we'll get up to it. This should be an easy 192. Come on, big team of the season. Nope, it's Hinteregger. Do I take Mbappe for a sub? Who have we got as subs? Overmars, 5-star weak foot, nice. Hazard, just generally a good card. So I don't need to take Mbappe for a sub, but he is the highest rated there. Let's take Mbappe. So we're at 190 with 5 picks to go. Can we close this one out? There's Wan-Bissaka again. There's Depay, but there's Phillips, and Calvin Phillips is going to go in there, and he is going to be our CDM. Off chem, sure, but still a monster upgrade, and we're now 191 and change with 4 picks to go. Come on, EA. No, Dharma's not what we want. He is, again, a minor upgrade to the bench. We're still only at 191. 3 picks to go. Just give me team of the season attackers, EA. Come on now. We'll take a Lionel Messi for the bench, 94 rated. You can go in instead of Demir Bay there. Doesn't get us up to a 192. That is surprising. We haven't had a silver yet as well, so I'm waiting for that. Oh, team of the season, Ruben Diaz. Instead of cash. So we got a nice bench, man. That is now a 192 as well. We have got a nice bench. 1 pick to go. I don't care about the high rating, right? I would rather have like cash on the bench instead of Chesney. I like Cisse is going to be fun, and we've got 4 team of the seasons in the team. I would honestly like, you know, a Lewandowski team of the season, a Royce team of the season. Give me like give me a Ciro Immobile team of the season. Just give me someone, you know, give me something. Benrahma, Grimaldo, and Kostic. We'll take Kostic. He's 3-star, 3-star, but as a sub, he will be pretty legitty. So we're not quite a 193 either. We can't be far off, but we're not quite there. That is the squad, guys. It's a pretty good draft, to be fair. An English manager would work perfectly here. There we go. That is exactly what we needed. It is a pretty good draft. It's just a draft full of cards that I don't care to play with. But they like I might just start doing draft challenges, guys. I might be done with Draft to Glory. This might be the last episode of Draft to Glory for this year, guys, because I'm looking at this draft, right, and I just don't care to play with it. I've played with Eusebio 30, 40 times now. Ronaldinho 50 times. Javier Zanetti 100 times. Right? De Ligt has been in the draft since January. Luis Felipe since January. Handanovic, I don't know, like since December or whatever. Right? We have got 4 blues in the team and 3 blues on the bench. But it's an 85 right back. It's a centre back. It's another right back. It's another right back. It's a defensive midfielder. The only attacking team of the seasons we've got is Kostic and Cisse. And Kostic, of course, just isn't hugely desirable, but nice to have because he's a nice, high-rated team of the season from a major league. And Cisse is an extremely undesirable team of the season that is not very good. Hey, who knows? We might score some bangers with him, right? But this is what I'm talking about, right? Now, this is going to be a bit unprecedented for Draft to Glory. But when we look at players in FIFA and we go to team of the season versions of players, we have not seen, I personally haven't seen anyway, in draft, team of the season from here. De Bruyne, no. Van Dijk, no. Messi, no. Lewandowski, no. Ronaldo, no. Mane, yes. Mbappe, no. Neymar, no. Alisson, no. Mohamed Salah, yes. Varane, no. Benzema, no. Suarez, no. Werner, no. Luis Alberto, never. I would love to have him in the team. Ben Yedder, no. Aguero and Aubameyang, no. Oblak, yes. Ramos, no. Fekir, no. Look at the amount of players that are here, guys. This is page 1. If we get some of these players in our draft, I am calm, man. Give me a Ziyech, give me a Di Maria, give me a Carlos Vela in the draft, right? Give me a Heung-min Son has popped up a few times. Mahrez, no. Royce, no. Haaland, like maybe one time. And I even then it might not have been Haaland. Lukaku's obviously an SBC. Promes, no. Paulinho, I would love a Paulinho team of the season to pop up in the draft, man. And so when I look at all of these players, we haven't even seen team of the season Tellez. We just get the other version. Milinkovic, Savic, Dybala. Look, we're still at 94 rateds here. When I look at all of these players that are available now, the best end game players, the best players in the game, right? And instead, EA draw us a draft like this. I just look at this draft and I honestly just think I just do not care to play this draft for Draft to Glory. And so, it might be time to pull the curtain on Draft to Glory, to start just building drafts as challenges. And if we hit something massive, play the draft out then. But otherwise, I can imagine as well that you guys don't want to see me play with Eusebio again and Ronaldinho again and Zanetti again because it's boring, right? So as I say, it might be time to draw a line on Draft to Glory. I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So the reason why I just quickly disappeared, well, for you guys, it would have been immediate. It doesn't matter. It's because I just wanted to kind of show, I guess, the draft and where we're at with the draft this year. Now, Draft to Glory this year has been one of the most successful years ever. Even though I haven't packed anything as big as last year, where we packed, obviously, that Rude Hullet, I've played more draft than ever before. 329 entries. I think it's fair to say about 50 of those entries are drafts I threw away. 10 or 12 during Team of the Year, around 20 when the loan packs were giving out tradable players, and certain other ones through Team of the Season and whatnot. So, you know, we could argue that we're about 158 wins from about 280 draft entries. That return, even the return on the screen now, 158 from 329, that is absolutely fantastic, right? It is a brilliant return. We played over 1,000 games in draft. We've entered over 300 drafts. We've made a lot of profit on draft. But even this draft, I built this on stream the other night just to see if EA changed anything. And again, it's just, okay, it's a Eusebio, it's a Ronaldo, it's a Zidane. I'm bored of playing with these cards, man. And then look at what else we've got. Defender, midfielder, defensive midfielder, or, you know, like defender, defensive midfielder, and then Ocampos. It's just the reason why I'm here is to show you guys I've put in the shift for Draft to Glory this year. 3,505 goals scored, 1,455 conceded, 158 wins, a 193 best team, 329 entries. It might be time, guys, to work now on draft challenges. It might be time to call an end to Draft to Glory. Stop playing for the profit and for the packs. Doesn't make any difference anymore. And I guess tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. I built a draft there. Maybe let's build another draft on this account. So I will be right back again. And so, guys, let's build another draft here. Let's build one final draft for today. And see if we can. Let's take like an obscure formation. Let's go for the 4-1-4-1. I never take the 4-1-4-1. Let's go for something that might just get us something. You know, Team of the Season Rashford, Team of the Season Son, Team of the Season. There you go. See, Rashford pops a fair bit. Rafa's a fairly new one, but we'll take that Marcus Rashford. Team of the Season Henderson. You know, no. I don't know why I'm thinking that it would have changed now to just a second ago when we was drafting. But these kinds of cards just shouldn't be there. We are going to get a couple of Team of the Seasons here. Renato Augusto and Oscar. Let's take Renato Augusto. Hopefully we can get Oscar again somewhere else. Ooh, see, this is more like it. Salvio, Visca, and Gerard Moreno. We'll take Salvio. He's got a very nice card as well. We'll have to take Baresi there. Obviously good for chemistry and links. We've got another Team of the Season here. It's Godin. I'm just going to take every time a Team of the Season pops, guys, even if it's not the most logical choice, I'll take it. Let's take Robertson for the link to Rashford. And again, I'm not playing with this draft. I can already tell I'm not going to play with this draft because the key aspects of this draft, the key aspects of this draft are not blues. We've got a goalkeeper. We now have 2 goalkeepers, 3 goalkeepers. We've got a centre-back. We've got a right mid and a left mid. We've got another centre-back or a left-back or whatever it may be. We are getting a lot of Team of the Seasons. It's the theme that seems to be here with... well, that's a nice card. Neymar 95 makes a change. The theme that seems to be here with these cards is they are either midfielders and attackers from the minor leagues or defenders. And it seems to be extremely difficult and extremely rare to get attackers from the major leagues in draft. Look at that. Literally, 3 of the 5 here have Team of the Season cards. Wait, does Douglas Costa have a Team of the Season card? Maybe he doesn't. But Aubameyang does. Salah does. And so, there you go again. A midfielder, The dead midfielders, man. Just all the players from the leagues that nobody cares about, or the players that nobody cares about. And so, guys, I think with, you know what's crazy? With my head held high, I think that this is going to be the end of Draft to Glory for this year. Not the end of me doing drafts. We can still build drafts. We can literally pick drafts until we get a fun one to play with. But yet again, look at that draft. Yes, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 team of the seasons. But they are just not desirable. They are not high-end cards. They are not cards that people want to spend their time playing this game for, other than potentially Salvio and Rashford on this draft. And so I think that is going to be it, guys. I think that is going to be the end of Draft to Glory. As I say, that doesn't mean the end of drafts. This time last year, we had just about started doing draft challenges against A9 Skills, getting you guys involved, you guys tweeting us your best drafts and such. But with regards to the DTG, playing for profit, the whole point of Draft to Glory, building a draft, spending your 15k, seeing if you can make your money back to re-enter the draft and keep that process going. I think that is where we draw a line under that one for this year. And if you guys want to see any more draft challenges, let me know in the comment section below. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today, for tonight. A bit of a different one. I know this is only probably going to be like a shorter video, just a couple of built drafts. But I would just like to say thank you guys immensely for the unbelievable support you've shown me on Draft to Glory this year, and you've shown me on the channel this year in general. And we'll have to think of something new to do for drafts for the remainder of the game cycle until FIFA 21. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.